Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading from March 15th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more, make sure to subscribe to my free email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. Bottom of the deck, you get the Justice. Main energy for your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. You are moving towards divine balance. There is something in your life which feels up and down, which feels like it's definitely not balanced. And the universe is coming in and being like, Gemini, don't worry. It's going to get balanced. You're going to get this like place where you feel okay. There's no more up and down. It's like calm, it's steady, but the process is going to take a while. It's slow progress. For those of you dealing with another energy, the main energies that I'm seeing, obviously this could be any sign. I'm seeing Taurus and I'm seeing Libra. And the main numbers that I'm seeing are 21, 3, and 11. So I don't know if those numbers mean anything to you. Excuse me. In the recent past, you get the World, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. This is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. There is somebody very significant for you here. This person is like your person as far as you're concerned. And you're showing me things ended. There was a cycle that was closed here. Something came to an end here with this person. And you kind of like shut down. You're showing me like I kind of just shut off my feelings, right? Whatever happened with this person, I don't really see any pain quite yet. I haven't clarified. But the main thing for you is like, oh, they're out of the picture. No more feelings. No more emotions for me. In the current situation, you get the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. You are focused on yourself. You are prioritizing yourself, your needs, your desires, your stability. You're also very emotionally overwhelmed, though. Your feelings are all over the place. You're up, you're down, you're happy, you're sad. Despite all of this, Gemini, and this is so difficult to do, you keep your heart open. You're not shutting your heart off like you did in the recent past. You're like, you know what? Yes, I'm confused. Yes, I'm overwhelmed, but this is not a reason to like turn my back on love. This is not a reason for me to become ice cold. You're keeping your heart open. And I have to say, like, this is so difficult to do considering the confusion and the energies that you're going through. Be proud of yourself. In the near future, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. You're showing me like, I know I'm confused. I know like, I'm all over the place right now, but I know I'm going to get to this place of emotional stability. And remember, bottom of the deck, you get the Justice. The universe is coming in and being like, hey, the balance you're looking for, it's coming. And it's coming in the near future. You know it's coming. You're showing me like, I don't have a doubt of whether or not it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I feel like the balance, right? So think of divine balance as like balance in all aspects of your life. The emotional part of you is going to get balanced first. You're going to get to this place of emotional stability, emotional fulfillment, emotional balance. And then like a domino effect, it's going to affect positively all the other areas of your life. Let's clarify. I really love this reading where it's like more so about your own internal journey as opposed to like, this connection. Yes, this connection is significant. This person is significant, but there's a lot happening here for you. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, which you get again in the near future, and the Moon. You do not see this coming. You're showing me like in the near future, I know that this is coming, but in the current situation, because you're all over the place, you're showing me like, I don't see this emotional fulfillment happening. I don't see this emotional balance happening. It feels like you're almost stuck in place, like nothing's moving, nothing's shifting. But you also have this like, I don't know, it's like a weird knowledge, a weird understanding of like, this is meant to teach me something. Not in like the cliche way of like, oh my God, everything is a lesson, blah, blah, blah. No. You genuinely know that something about this process, something about the energies that you're going through is meant to teach you, meant to literally help you elevate yourself. You still haven't figured out what that is though. You know there's a lesson here. You're not 100% sure what it is. And that's because the universe is not revealing it to you yet. It's almost like you see this box and you know that there's something in the box, but obviously the universe hasn't opened the box yet for you to see what's inside. But it has to do a lot with your divine balance, and emotional stability. Let's take a look at the recent past. I want to see what the world is in the recent past. The world is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. You're trying to figure out here whether or not after whatever ended between you and this person, whatever cycle ended, whether you can have a new beginning or not, whether you even want to have a new beginning or not. Because you're showing me, I know that the possibility of a new beginning is there. Like I could have a new beginning, but do I want it? Is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Is this even the right path for me anymore? There's a lot of you like evaluating and assessing and really seeing like, is this new beginning something that's aligned for me? Or is this not something that I want to pursue at this time? This is in your recent past though, so we'll see what happens moving forward. Let's take a look at the Empress in the recent past. Oh, okay, I'll take what flipped over. Ugh, come on. Give me two more for the Empress in the recent past. The Empress is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. You're showing me, like, on the one hand, I really do care about this person so much. They are my person. Like, there's no really ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're like, this person is my person, you know? And I do want to heal things with them. I do want to fix things with them. I do really care about them, and I do really love them. But there's also an energy here of this person being quite a headache. Like this person is a lot of work. This person requires a lot of effort, whether it's maintaining the relationship, whether this person's emotionally closed off, whether, you know, they have some unhealthy behavioral patterns, whatever it is. It's not just, you know, easy breezy. This person requires a lot of effort. And it's also going to take a lot of effort for you to heal this connection, to get back to this place of like, I love you, you love me. And you're showing me like, I don't know if this juice is worth the squeeze. I care about them, there's no doubt, but I don't know if I really want to go through this headache. Like, I don't know if this person's actually worth it anymore. Interesting. Look at you, Gemini. You're so like aware. I love it. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords in the recent past. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Empress. You just got the Empress in the recent past. Here's the thing. You're really going back and forth when it comes to like, what do I want to do with this person? You're trying to be logical, but at the end of the day, you do still have emotions for them, right? Like, it's not like you've completely shut off your feelings entirely. And your emotions are kind of playing tricks on you a little bit because your brain, your logical side, right? If this was like somebody that didn't have any skin in the game, they didn't care, and they gave you advice, they would tell you to do one thing. Your emotions are telling you to do another thing. And you're kind of showing me like, I'm back and forth. Sometimes I want this, sometimes I want that. Sometimes I want to reconcile, sometimes I don't. You're a little bit all over the place in the recent past here. But it's you. It's not, like I said, I don't see the pain, the heartbreak. I don't see any of that. I see more so like this ending causing you to be very introspective and be like, is this what I want anymore? Like, I love them, yes, but is this somebody that I want to put the effort in? Let's see. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups in the current situation. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Lovers, which is you, and the Three of Cups. You do want a reconciliation. Emotionally, right? Emotionally. You're showing me we share a strong bond. This is a really strong connection, and I do want to reconcile with them. But there's also a lot of emotional confusion for you. Like I said, this person is a lot of effort. So it's not just like, oh, I love you, you love me, let's get back together, let's work through our problems. No, you're coming in and you're like, I love you, let's work through our problems. And this person's like all over the place, mixed signals, confusing. They're very, like I said, they require a lot of maintenance. They require a lot of effort. And emotionally, you still care for them. Emotionally, you want to reconcile. Emotionally, you feel very strongly connected to them. Logically, I feel like it's a different story though. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles in the current situation. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice, which is the main energy or the bottom of the deck energy for your reading, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. When you focus on yourself, bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Cups. When you focus on yourself and you prioritize yourself and your needs and you're just on your own without this person, you feel balanced. You don't feel all confused, emotionally overwhelmed, all over the place. You're showing me like, I am happy by myself. Like I can be happy on my own. Beyond the happiness though, you also feel balanced. You don't feel like you're in an emotional washing machine. And that's what's conflicting for you here. That's what's kind of sending you into a conflict because on the one hand, emotionally, you miss them, you want them back. On the other hand though, when you're without them, you feel more balanced. You feel more stable. And you're like, well, what do I want more? Do I miss them more and want this connection more? Or do I want more of my own internal stability and balance? I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups in the current situation. Wow. Page of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Hangman. So here's the thing. Your heart is really very, very big, Gemini, and you really care about this person so, so deeply. And it seems like your heart is kind of pulling you more towards, I want this connection. I want to be happy within this connection, right? But when I say pulling, imagine it's like a tug of war, right? This is your heart. This is your head. Your head is like, hey, you're better off without this person and you feel more balanced without them too. Your heart is like Gemini. You know, you miss them, you love them, this connection makes you happy, yada, yada, yada. So if we're like dead center, your heart is kind of pulling a little bit more, not by much. It's not like completely taking over. It's just more so like it's pulling a little bit and then your head's like, wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. You want to follow your heart, follow your heart. But what about the past? What about everything that happened between you and this person, right? Is history going to repeat itself? And that's kind of keeping you stuck because again, like I said, this person is a lot of work and they put you through the ringer. And despite the feelings that you have for them, and I do feel like they love you too, it's just that you're the one in this connection that really puts in a lot of effort. You're the one that carries the emotional load, the emotional burden. It's very much on you. And so they do make you happy. You do really love them. But it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Let's look at the near future, see what the Two of Pentacles is all about. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the World, the Three of Swords, and the Star. You're still torn here because on the one hand, you're like, look, things ended between us and yes, it hurt. And if I keep going down this path, I'm going to hurt a little bit more because I have to give this person up, right? But I'll get over it. On the other hand, if I do pursue this person again, right, I could also be down the path of like we're starting a new cycle and then it's also going to end in emotional pain. And so you really don't know what you want here. You're showing me like in general, I just want to move past the difficult energy, move towards a much more hopeful, bright, positive future. But in which direction? With this person, without this person? And again, you're still waffling back and forth. With them, without them. Balanced, not balanced. You're confused. I get it. I get it. And you're not even doing this in like a, let me like analyze this and think about this to death type thing. No, you're genuinely confused. Let's take a look at the Three of Wands in the near future. Three of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Pentacles, which you just got. You're showing me like, I know at some point, something's got to give. Like, I'm not going to be confused forever, but until I get to that point of figuring out, okay, it's this or that, clearly, I'm not doing anything. The only thing I'm doing is focusing on myself. I'm going to focus on my needs, my desires, you know, my stability, my own internal balance, and I'll let the universe kind of take the wheel and sort it out. Guide me in whatever direction you want, universe. And that's what you're going to do. Like, literally, you're asking the universe for a sign here, and you're like, show me what the most aligned path for me is. And you know that in due time, the universe is going to resolve this for you. The universe is going to give you a clear sign as to which path is aligned for you and which path is not. And that's what you're doing. You're like, I'm just going to do me until the universe tells me what to do. And you know the universe is going to deliver. There's no doubt in your mind here. I kind of like this energy where it's like, look, I can't figure this out myself. Let me give it to the universe. The universe can handle it way better than I can. Let's look at the Nine of Cups in the near future. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords. Now, yes, you are giving this up to the universe. It doesn't mean that you're done thinking about this. It still lives in your head rent-free. But you're showing me I'm emotionally detaching a little bit because the more I think about it, the more confused I get, the more stressed out I get. I don't like those energies. I don't want to be in those energies. So Whatever questions I have, I'm literally just going to give them to the universe and trust that the universe is going to take care of it. And that kind of gives you a level of emotional balance and emotional fulfillment where it's like the burden of having to deal with this is taken off of you and given to the universe. And you're like, yeah, the universe can handle this way better than I can. I like it, Gemini. I like it. Let's see. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading. From the universe, you get the Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Justice, which was the bottom of the deck from the very beginning of the reading. You will see a lot of positive shifts in this connection, okay? You will. The universe is guiding you in that direction. Things are going to take a turn for the better, significantly for the better. When it comes to this connection, things are going to start working out, but divine timing is at play here. It's not going to happen on your timeline or your person's timeline. I feel like it's going to come as a surprise to you when this actually takes place. But it does seem like you are moving in a very, very positive direction within this connection and moving towards higher levels of commitment. So Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.